see if we can find the feed. Well, it's going to be an interesting day.
No, we don't want to hear that.
We don't want to hear that?
The word interest.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Because interesting just comes before disaster.
It's not a good thing.
Disaster is the next step up.
Alright, let's see. Hopefully everything will be going now. There, YouTube in. Alright, let's see if everything's up now. Oh, look at that. I see myself. You should never do this job if you don't want to see yourself, because you do it all the time. Alright, everybody's up. And running, or not. Whatever it is. Okay. Let me shut off all these extra windows now. And let's get moving. So we have mystery box tonight. My upline sent me a box full of jewelry. I did not know what was in it, so I opened it all up for you, labeled it, and that is what we're going to show tonight. So we have new stuff. So we will get started. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else I needed to tell you. I don't think so. Invoices will go out tomorrow or late tonight, because I actually kept up with everything this week. It's amazing. It happens once in a while. So I may actually be able to send out invoices after the show, which will be a relatively rare occasion. Alright, we are going to go ahead and get started because we've got quite a few pieces to make our way through. Start with number 101. Let's start with this bracelet. This is a hinged bracelet in silver. Has hematite rhinestones. Hello, Shannon. It has kind of a wavy pattern. Also has some white rhinestones in there. I'm trying to let the camera focus. I don't know if you can tell that those are white, but there's white and hematite in there. And those little stones. Hinges on the side. So this is called Wavy Whimsy, and it is in silver. We have 2 of these available. Hello, Terry. It is going to be number 101 tonight. Wavy Whimsy in silver with the hematite and white rhinestones, number 101. Let me write your name down. So you're officially here when I write your name down. You're not here until then. Alright, next up. Oops. We have trendy teardrops in silver. So 3 layers of teardrops. These are all fused together, so they are not going to move around. Have a little texturing on them. Not quite a dot motif, not quite a diamond cut. Don't know what to call it. We're just going to call it textured. This is the length and size. Nice basic silver earring you can put with just about anything. We have 2 pairs of them. This is called Trendy Teardrops in silver, and it's going to be number 102 tonight. How's your weather holding out, Terry? Hi, Aunt Dora. Pick that up so that I don't accidentally roll over anything. Put you down. Next up, we have a ring in brown. This is brown moonstone. It is called Enlightened Elegance in brown. So marquise-shaped brown moonstone. I'll figure out which way to tip it. With a silver bar going across it. Has little white rhinestone accents in the sides. This has the wide, stretchy back that fits size 6 through 10. Let's put it on this fake finger. There you go. That's what it looks like on her finger. So we just have one of these. This is Enlightened Elegance in brown. And it is number 103. Yesterday was cooler, today is hot. So how hot are you? Because we've been getting hot too. And it has been humid. It's been nasty humid. Like you go outside and it's a steam bath. We're all getting free facials at this point. I don't know if it's helping, but we're all getting them.
We're just gonna break out.
Yep, we are probably gonna break out. That's the way it works. Oh, I don't have my jewelry bust. I guess that would be helpful. Let me grab that. I moved it off my desk because I was rearranging things. So we've been in the very upper 80s. Today is it's only 83 right now, so it's not too bad. Alright, this is Springtime Song. This is in copper. This is the antiqued copper, so it's the dark. You can see it's kind of brown looking. We also have white on those flowers. Some little white rhinestone accents as well in the middle. And then these almost look like a pearly sheen on these little pieces. They're not actual pearls, but they do look a little bit like pearly on there. Let's see, this is the length. We've got our mannequin back. She's dressed again. This one is just below her collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down right here. So just above the bust. 76 now. Okay, so we're only a few degrees ahead of you right now, but today is cooler than it has been. So we are glad for a little relief. This is Springtime Song in copper. We just have one of these. This one is going to be number 104. But it is also already 7 o'clock at night here, so we should be cooling down. Next up, we have a stretchy bracelet. This is called Charming Candidate in gold. So white pearly beads around most of it. Then around the front we have the little links of gold with hearts, puffy hearts and outline hearts hanging from those links. Stretchy to fit everybody's wrist. I have 2 of these. So this is going to be Charming Candidate in gold, number 105. 2 of those. We're going to go through the first 10 before we stop for a question. Allow a few more people to get in here so that you don't have to answer the questions all by yourself, even though, Terry, I know you're great at it. We won't put all that pressure on you. So we'll give them a few minutes to get in here. But after 110, we're starting. Alright, this is called Elegant Engravement in copper. Another ring. This is in the antique copper. Has a little flower motif on the front. A little bit of hammering. This is on the wide stretchy back. So this is what that looks like on a finger, on a hand. Hello, Jessica. We just have one of these. So this one is Elegant Engravement in copper, number 106. Okay, we'll put Rosie down as well. Hello, Rosie. Jessica, you're never going to believe. I saw little Rosie at the meeting today, and you know what she was wearing for jewelry? Nothing. Not a thing. I told her I'm watching her. I know she's got it, so. Alright, this is Fashionable Fringe in green. So we have a medium green, it's like a grass green underneath there. White rhinestones and silver bars. I know it's not like her. She came one other day like that. I just have to get on to her. That's fine. She said she was digging through her jewelry box and she just never got anything out, so we're gonna have to get on her. But she was wearing black sequined jumpsuit today, so I guess we'll let her go. This one is just below the collar. It ends down here just past mid-chest, so it's a little bit long. With the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to sit right above the bust. We don't have a lot of green things, so this is a nice green. You like the green and you need something to match your greens. We just have one though. This is Fashionable Fringe in green. And it is number 107. Number 108. This was a special bracelet. It was an exclusive for Customer Appreciation Month. We got a couple of these in because my upline gave them to me. Teeming with Taste in white. So these are all little separate arced bars. And then we have the little bar in between them that kind of holds them together that has white rhinestones on it. This is stretchy. So it stretches between all these links. But this is what it looks like. So we have textured silver bars here, and then the silver bars with the white rhinestones that keep these lined up. We have 2 of these available. So this is Teeming with Taste in white, number 108. Number 109. We have Conveying Charm in blue. We just talked about this blue a little bit earlier. You see it's that kind of Caribbean blue, a little bit of a turquoise blue, aqua blue, whatever you want to call that. A little bit darker than that. So we have little rhinestones. In that blue color we have a little silver ring frame around the front of them. And then, let me show you this chain. This chain is the white rhinestones. So you get a little bit extra sparkle there. This is the length. So it is a smaller necklace. It is sitting just below the collarbones. So it'd be right about here. With the 2-inch extension that's kind of going to come just below her collar. So we have 2 of this one. This is Conveying Charm. It is in blue. It's going to be number 109. Hello, Tracy. You came in just in time because we're going to show one more piece and then we're going to go to questions, and so you can make up ridiculous answers and make me laugh. I've got Mom sitting here to do that for me too, so we'll have to get her to do the hand thing like Max does, stick his hand in.
That's all you get to see, the hand.
Yeah, that's all you get to see is the hand. Alright, this one I just have one of as well. This is a long necklace. 109 for Rosie, gotcha. These are the hematite rhinestones. So they're in that dark gray color. White rhinestones all around the outside. And then we have the snake chain tassel down here. This is a really pretty necklace. I had to look at this a couple times before I decided to show it to you. I'm still thinking about it. This one is in the upper abdomen, so not too far below the bust, and then our tassel goes all the way down. It's going to be below your natural waistline, which would be about here. So down in that lower belly area, and then you have the 2-inch extension, so you can make it go even further if you'd like to. This does have the snake chain up here, so you're not going to be able to pull it up unless you doubled this and made it like a choker up here. But we have Refined Rank in silver. This one is going to be number 110, and we just have one of them. You know, if you make me look at it for too long, it's going to end up in my jewelry box. So I just want everybody to know that. When I go to get dressed and I don't have what I want, and I feel like I want something a little different, it is a great sweater necklace. I come and peruse my jewelry collection out here. So you lose out on some opportunities. Alright, let's do our first question. We have 5 answers on this one. Let's go with number 3. What are some things that cats usually do? They do not have the one that my cat usually does. He usually comes to the door and wants to be fed. We talked about that earlier because he's fairly insistent. If he doesn't have food in his bowl, he will come get you to put the food in the bowl. What are some things that cats usually do? Scratch. Scratch actually wasn't on there. Sleep was number 1. That's what they do best. Meow, number 5. Purr, number 3. Wake you up. They do that. Especially Daniel's cat. She's very vocal. Playing was on there. 2 more things that cats usually do. Very, very common. One is when they don't like you. Which sometimes the cats do and sometimes they don't. You know, knock stuff over. They do that. It's not on there though. They're really good at that one. What else do they do? Something they do when they don't like you. Not scratching. We already had scratching. Making biscuits. Ooh, that one's not on there, but it's kind of close to some of these others. Hiss. Yeah, number 4. Gonna hiss at you. They usually arch their back with that. I do the same thing. Meow we got. That was number 5. One more thing. One more thing that cats usually do. Usually when they're laying around. Got nothing better to do, I guess. So they're laying around with something that they do. I was trying to think of a good hint for it, but I think any hint's going to give it away. Rub against you. That's not the one. But they do that. They try to get lots of pets. Chase, not chasing. Something when they're just laying down. Something they do very commonly. Clean themselves. Yes. Thank you. Number 2. They clean themselves. Always licking themselves. Alright. I knew you could get it. Alright. Next piece. These are called head to toe dazzle in silver. These are a long earring. This is the snake chain again. So that rounded chain. It's hanging from a little bar up here, which has a post behind it. This is the length. I told you they were long. So I've got 2 pairs of these. This is head to toe dazzle in silver, number 111. Number 112. We've got a little bracelet here. It is 2 strands. Let's see if I can turn it over the right way. They've got it on a tag backwards. This is called Pridefully Painted. So 2 strings, and they've got these painted beads. The beads are painted in green, and they're a little kind of flower leaf combination. We've got a little silver flower right here. This one is the adjustable clasp type. So it does have an extension. It has a lobster clasp like a necklace. The black and white cords are what these are strung on. So we have Pridefully Painted in green, number 112. That one's a little bit hard to see. Number 113, Prosperous Prospects. I think they just wanted to see if I could say that. Prosperous Prospects in black. So we have the black rhinestones. They're on a silver marquee shaped frame. This is the length and size. So we have 2 pairs of these. Oh, they're not black, they're purple. I know, I keep looking at them and saying they're black. They're not, they're purple. They're dark purple. Somebody fix me. I've done this 3 times today. Number 113. I actually almost wrote black. And it's just because they're dark. They are purple. Sorry about that. I'm not awake yet. I'm just learning to talk. This is Sneaky Shimmer in blue. So another ring. We've got the blue pearly bead in the center. Ring with 2 rows of white rhinestones. It's on the wide stretchy back. So if you have something blue and pearly that you need to match up, there you go. There's your ring. That's what it looks like on a hand. We just have 1 of these. So this is going to be number 114. Number 114. And number 115 is going to be a necklace and earring set. 2 pieces. So this is an upgrade earring. This one is on a, what do I want to call this? Kind of a crimped black ribbon. We have the little heart with a design on it, the puffy heart. And then our upgrade earrings are those same hearts. So they would match really nicely with that. We had someone order this and then cancel their order, so we've got it here for you. This is the length. It's sitting just below the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit down at mid-chest. So we've got this 2-piece set with the silver hearts. It is number 115 tonight. See that? We're already at the next question. That was really fast. We're not wasting any time tonight. Let's see. 5 answers on this one. Let's go with number 4. What are some vegetables you would find in a grocery store? It doesn't even have to be a big grocery store, because these are fairly typical vegetables. There you go. Vegetables found in a grocery store. I'm going to drink my sweet tea while you guys think about that. Cucumbers. That one actually isn't on there. I think 4 out of these 5 you could put on a salad. Not peppers. Onion. Onion was on there. That was number 2. Onion's good. Potato, number 2. No. Onions were number 3. Potatoes, number 2. Sorry. Carrots, number 5. I don't know what I'm doing. Lettuce is number 4. One more thing. Potatoes, onions, lettuce, and carrots. What else? Tomato. There. Tomato. Number 1. Gotta have the tomatoes to put on top of your salad. Otherwise, you don't have a salad, right? Now, Max, we're gonna tell on him because he's not in here anymore. When he was single, he would just cut up the lettuce and throw it on the plate with some dressing, and that's a salad.
Ew.
That's not salad. That's lettuce with dressing on it. So, we don't do that anymore. There, I got it in while he's gone. Because he would absolutely tell you he did not do that, but he did. Alright. Scattered Sweetie in white. These are a post earring. They kind of look like lightning bolts to me. Little white rhinestones on those bars. This is the length and size. Kind of cool looking, right? I have 2 pairs of these. So Scattered Sweetie in white, number 116. Number 117. We have another cuff bracelet, and I just dropped the tag for it. It fell off when I opened it. That tag just does not want to stay up here. Alright, so Jessica, you want 116? Those are pretty. You know, if nobody buys the other pair, eventually I'm going to keep them, right?
Yeah, they're sparkly.
Yeah, they're sparkly. That's kind of my thing. Alright. Across the Constellations in white. So I don't know if I'm going to have to get this up kind of close for you to see it. This is a hammered silver bracelet. It has little stars on it in silver and little white rhinestones dotted in here. So it does open on the side. So it's side hinge. It'll look just like this. It's a wider cuff. So it's about like that. I have 2 of these available. This is Across the Constellations in white, number 117. And then, you know, since we're on the star thing, let's see. We have star hoops too. These are called Lone Star Shimmer. Also have that same type of star, little white rhinestone in the center of it. These are on silver hoops. This is the length and size. So kind of a medium-sized hoop. We have 2 pairs of these. Lone Star Shimmer in white is going to be number 118. Let's see. 119. Let's do this one. I only have one of these, but it's pretty too. Fitted Fantasy in white. So we have the square rhinestones. They're actually a square setting with this round rhinestone in it, but it makes them look square. And then the little round rhinestone up above it. So 2-layered rhinestone. This is the length. So it is just below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. We have Fitted Fantasy in white. Just one of these available. This one is going to be number 119. And number 120. Let's see, 120. Had to get them loose. These are the little hoops. I had these in silver. I actually still have a couple in silver, but now we have them in gold. These are called horoscopic helixes. Don't ask me why they called them that. I have no idea. There are 2 gold bands that are crossed over each other. One gold band, the top one, has white rhinestones on it. So let me see if I can get that up close. So these are the small hoops. They're about 1/2 inch. Not the tiniest ones, but the next size. This is the length and size. So see what I'm talking about? These are small hoop. So we have horoscopic helixes in gold. We have 2 pairs of these. And I do have some in silver, so if you prefer the silver, I've got those. This is going to be number 120. And for some reason, my camera decided to be fuzzy. It does not like refocusing. So, there. We're going to have to make it do it. Come on. It can do it, I promise. It just doesn't want to. Oh, we're at another question already. Look at that. How did we get there? Ooh, here's one. 5 answers for this one. Let's go with number 2. What are some things that are slimy? Things that are slimy. I feel like I'm on a $25,000 pyramid right now.
We'll just take the $25,000.
Yeah, let me just have the $25,000.
Forget the pyramid.
Worms, yes, number 2. Jello. Ooh, that's a good one, but not on there. It was close. Mold. Mold can be slimy, sometimes fuzzy, like a little teddy bear. Frog, not a frog. Soap, also not on there. Slimy things. Let's see, 2 of these are living things. A snail, number 1. Snails have slime. Something your kids probably played with. A fish, number 4. We've got snails, worms, and fish. Children, yes, they can be very slimy, especially if they play with this. Not water slides. Ooh, slug is a good answer, but it is not on there. It was probably further down, and they put the top 5 on here, so. Water slides. If the water slide is slimy, I don't think I would go down it. I'm gonna skip that one. Yuck. Yes, the Nickelodeon slime, number 3. We've got the slime. And if that stuff gets in your carpet, it never comes out. Don't ask me how I know that. One more thing. And actually, if this is slimy, you probably don't want to use it. It's not a good idea. I open the package and this is slimy. I am not going to use it. Something that is slimy. Not Play-Doh. You open the package. This is slimy. You don't want to use it. Cheese, that's close. Lunch meat, that's really close. Yogurt, not yogurt. Yogurt's already spoiled. There's not much more you can do to it. Not the deli meat. Really, really close though. Bread, not bread. You're thinking in the right direction. And you're thinking about the deli meat and the lunch meat. What else? If it's slimy, you don't want to use it. You know, you open the package and you feel it and it's like, ew, and you throw it in the garbage. Because we don't want food poisoning. I know somebody knows this answer because you've had it happen to you. I'm sure you have. Maybe you put it in the refrigerator for a little while and you kind of forget it's there. And you open it up a few days later and it's too late. Ham. Not ham. Ham is cured. Although it does eventually get slimy. I will have to say it develops green spots too, and those are not the olives. Don't ask me how I know that one either. There's a lot of things you don't really want to ask me. Lunch meat or hot dogs? Not lunch meat. That tends to have a lot of preservatives in it, so it doesn't happen as much. Alright. I'm going to give it to you so that we don't sit here all night. It's raw meat. Have you ever opened a package of chicken breasts and it feels slimy? Yeah, you don't want to eat them if they feel slimy. Just put them back. Put them in the garbage. You don't need those. Not a good idea to eat them. And if it's steak or roast or something like that, you also do not want to eat it if it's slimy. Alright, we have a cuff bracelet. This is called Rebellious Ribbons. It is in shiny copper. So, how many layers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 layers of copper. They're bands, they're not ribbon. They're ending in a cuff that is, what do we call this? Asymmetrical. There we go. Asymmetrical cuff.
Don't throw it.
So we have 2 of these answers. Number 121. Two answers? 2 of the bracelets. I really don't know what I'm talking about today. Alright, next we have a ring. This is called Dramatic Duo in pink. So our top is kind of a hot pink, dark pink. And then our bottom, this looks yellowish to me. On the bottom, like a yellowy peach. And it is set in gold, so it has the wide band. There's one down here. This is what it looks like on a finger, so it is going to go up to that knuckle. So we have, let's see, we have Dramatic Duo in pink. I had to look at it again. Number 122. And of course I couldn't get the tag out. Let's see, I think you probably should hand that to me under the desk. Hang on just a second, we're plugging things in here. Gotta make sure things don't die. There we go. I only disappeared for a second. Alright, next up. I have a multicolored necklace. This is called Classy Character. They're calling it blue. I guess because that's the color that changes in here. But we've got blue and yellow and pink. That almost looks green, but it's not. It's aqua. Okay, so we've got stones inside colored frames. I'm going to call this a multi because that's what it is. It's got the paperclip type chain. Love the paperclip chains. Just a little bit different. And that yellow looks kind of peachy. But that's okay. This one is sitting halfway above the collar, halfway below it. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down here to mid-chest. This is Classy Character in blue. We have 2 of these. This one's going to be number 123. And I did not mean for that to rhyme. Number 124. Just have one of this one. This is also on snake chain. This is called Attractive Austen, like Jane Austen. 123 to Rosie. These have the white pearly beads in them. They have a little, I'm trying to show you the band, a little silver band around the middle of them. So hanging off that snake chain. This is the length. So we have one that is about 1/2 inch above the collar, one that's about 1/2 inch below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest, and then that one, of course, is going to be right above it. So we have Attractive Austen in white. This one is going to be number 124, and we just have one. Next up, we have a set of 2 stretch bracelets. This is in our crackle stone, with orange, turquoise, and green crackle stone. On stretchy bands, these are 2 separate bracelets. You can wear them separately, or you can wear them together. You can also stack them with other bracelets in between, on top, below. You know the drill. So 2 of these, and I actually have 2 sets. This is Earthy Riser in multi. And it is going to be, it should have been 125, but it's 126. So 126. Because we're still missing 125. He's still missing in action. I don't know what happened to him. He took off after 120, and 120 came back and 125 did not. So, it is what it is. Oh, let's try this one. 5 answers. Let's go with number 3. What would you find on a man's arm? On a man's arm. If you don't know, grab your husband's or whoever's handy, look at their arm really quick. Don't go ask your neighbor though, because that's a little weird. Sure, there's a man handy somewhere. A tattoo, number 3. What else did you find on a man's arm? Hair, number 4. A girl, not on there, but yes. Muscle, no muscles. They don't have muscles. Skin, they don't have skin either, apparently. Farmer tan, nope, no farmer tan. Not allowed to tan. A watch, number 1. So we've got a watch, we've got hair, we've got a tattoo. What else do they have on their arm? One of these things might be on their skin. The skin they don't have. Skinless arms sound kind of weird. Sunspots, not sunspots. That's a good guess though. Jail number? No, that was in with the tattoos. Gonna get those jailhouse tattoos, you know. What else might a man have on his arm? A scar, yeah, number 5. And one other thing he might wear besides a watch on his wrist. I think that's about as much of a hint as I can give you, sorry. You can't get it from that, we're just not gonna get it. Oh, bracelet, yes, thank you. That was number 2. Alright, we are winding down. We have 6 pieces left, so that was our last question. We're going to go through these last 6 pieces, and then you can get back to your evening. This is called Wallflower Whimsy in blue. So the rhinestones in the center of these flowers are shades of blue. There are a couple different shades of blue. We have the silver flowers stacked on top of each other. Little linear pattern on the petals. This is the thick snake chain. It is rounded chain. Let's see. They're in like a dark turquoise, an aqua, and a navy in the middle there. This is the length, so we're going to start below the collar, go all the way down to the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit just over your bust. So that's going to bring that flower down about here, and we're going to go down here. Alright, so we have 2 of these. Wallflower Whimsy in blue. This one is number 127. 127. Hello, Anna. Next up, we have a small dainty necklace. This one has a butterfly on it. And fancy orange beads. This is called Aerial Action in orange. 127 for you, Jessica. I had a feeling you might like that one. Right here in the center is our butterfly. It's on a little piece that has that pearly sheen to it. Has some silver beads on each side, and then we have these pretty orange beads, glassy beads. This is going to be the length. So it is a choker length necklace, and it doesn't fit on the mannequin very well because it's choker length. But this has extra extension because it's a choker, so it can sit down to here. It'll make a nice short necklace if you want to make it short. So this is Aerial Action. I don't know if you can see my little butterfly there. I have 2 of these. This one is number 128. 128. Next we have just one of these. And it is beach season, so it's perfect. This one is called a Seashell Sophistication. This is in brown. So we have brown and gold. We have the gold hardware, white chunky pearly beads, and then we have these shells. They are painted with a brown enamel. So they have a brown appearance. Just one of these though. This is the length. So we are sitting just below the collar with that one. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to go down to mid-chest. So if you're feeling beachy, you can have this one. This is Seashell Sophistication in brown, and it is number 129. Just one of those. Let's see. We're almost there. 3 more. Let's do the earrings. So I had these earrings before. They sold out because they were popular. I got them again. These are curvy and worthy in gold. So it looks like multi-bars of gold all stacked on top of each other and twisted in the middle. This is the length and size. So it's a smaller medium earring, small to medium. We have 2 pairs. Curvy and worthy in gold. These are going to be number 130 tonight. Number 131. See if I can get these all laying right. They never all lay right. Especially not on the mannequin. I think they put it on the thing backwards too. Sometimes they put them on the tag backwards. That really makes it hard to get them to lay right. There we go. This is Terrifically Twinkling in black. So we have little black rhinestones, and then we have flat silver teardrops. All hanging in a little fringe kind of from that chain. I have 2 pairs of these, or 2 necklaces. 2 sets, I guess we're going to say. This is the length, so it is just sitting just below the collar, and with the 2-inch extension, going to go down to mid-chest. So, Terrifically Twinkling in black. This one is number 131. 2 of those available. And last but not least, this is called Fluttering Fan in orange. Look at this. It's kind of a peachy orange. These are dewy beads. They are in teardrop shape. You can see they have the little silver things that fan out from the bottom, little white rhinestone accents to give you just a tiny bit of sparkle. Now this is the length. It is sitting about 1/2 inch below that collar, almost down to mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to go past mid-chest just a little bit. And this one is Fluttering Fan and orange. 2 of these available. They are number 132. Alright, so that is all the pieces for tonight. We'll have another show again on Friday. Invoices will go out pretty quickly because I have everything together already. So I just have to add on tonight's and we'll be ready to go. So look for those in your email. Trying to think, if you missed some of the show, go back and watch the replay. You can catch the beginning of it. That way you won't miss out on anything, because once these are gone, they are gone. These are things that I definitely cannot order anymore. They've already sold out online. My upline sent some to me, so I have them, but they're not going to last long. So, alright. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. We didn't quite make it to 10 tonight. We've got 7. So, hopefully, as the summer goes on, it starts to get darker a little earlier toward the fall, we'll get a little bit more people in here. But for now, I appreciate it, so I'm not talking to myself, even though I do well at that. And have a great